Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah.
Suarez, have to talk about him. How good was he? Look at the career he's had.
Phenomenal. The respect and, you know, to be in number 9, the way he plays, the way he trained was just was unbelievable.
Where he trained?
He was just on it every day. You know, the high level, finishing, competitiveness, wanting to win, and he was a born winner and a leader in terms of on the pitch. He wanted to be the best he can, and you've seen that with what he achieved at Liverpool. But to go and achieve that at a club like Barcelona was phenomenal. And wherever he's gone, he's scored goals. And yeah, only now when you realise, when you sit down and you think about talking about who you've played with and the teams you've played, and it's special to be on the pitch with him.
Yeah. Well, the other one was, this was strange because we had a teammate of yours, I told you, Matt Upson, in the studio with us alongside Lee Sharp, and we were talking about Sterling and Chelsea, and they said, I think it was them anyway, they were saying, oh, he was 30, 31. I was like, no, he's not. He's 27 now. And he was with you at Liverpool. And I mean...
16.
So young.
16, yeah.
I mean, was he a standout talent even at that age?
Yeah, you could see him. You could see he had the talent. The thing he never had was the physique of, you know, other younger players, but he was a wonderful talent, you know, and another player that gone on to have a great career. He's won everything in terms of, you know, just not winning that Champions League, but he's a special talent that is still improving, still getting better, and I think that Chelsea are getting him in his prime. And people say to me 50 million is a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, when you look at it, it wasn't a lot of money at the time. You know, if what he gave to Man City, what Man City gave him was phenomenal. And yeah, I think Chelsea are getting a top player that are just going into the prime years.
What's his character like? I've interviewed him a few times. He was actually quieter than I expected.
Yeah, he is. He's, you know, down to earth. Listen, he'd have a laugh and a joke, but he was a young kid learning the game and taken on board. And, you know, people change as they get older, but I knew him as a young 16, 17-year-old in a dressing room that, you know, he was quiet and self-assured that he would be a good player, and he's backed it up on the pitch.
You also managed to lift the trophy when you were there at Liverpool. I'll tell you this, right now, I was in the stadium. I was actually there, and I was along the same row where you come up and you lift the trophy. So I was watching you, Jose, Pepe Reina, all these guys. You look more like Pepe Reina now, by the way, with the shaved head.
He's older than me, but I look older than him.
But he's still playing.
Yeah.
He's still in action. But anyway, yeah, that must have been a special moment.
Oh, it was unbelievable to win a trophy for Liverpool. Played Cardiff again, which is a good omen for me.
That's why I was there, because Cardiff are Malaysian owned. Yeah. So they flew us out to be there. And we had a couple of Scottish lads in the Cardiff team at the time, which is heartbreaking for them. But you know, we beat them on penalties. I missed the penalty. Stevie missed the first penalty. I missed the second penalty. And if it wasn't for Pepe Reina, who had a wonderful penalty shootout, we would have lost it. But when you've got a world-class goalkeeper in goals, you've always got a chance. And he saved us in the day, and we managed to win the trophy. Now, we've said Sterling can be a bit quiet. Every video I've seen of Pepe Reina, I've never met him. He seems like a very loud man who's always saying something, it seems.
Always laughing and joking, big character, big personality. You know, you've seen the YouTube videos of him over the years.
When he was at Villa as well.
Even at Villa, but in Spain when they won the European Championship, won the World Cup, he was the one that was keeping it going. He was like that when he was at Liverpool as well. Great character and a great guy who... People like that you need in your dressing room, and he was wonderful to be around, and yeah, we enjoyed some good times with him.
If you had to choose one ex-teammate to organise a night out, where would Pepe Reina rank on that list?
Oh, he'd be at the top.
He'll be at the top. He's number one.
Yeah, he'd be one of the top ones. Yeah, and he'd be there all night as well. He likes a good night out.
Wearing a little party hat and all of that.